So today's cooking project at YankeeFolk is going to be a pork tenderloins, kind of medallion little tenderloins that we're going to smoke. And also I'm doing a semi-boneless beef rib over smoker, also with cherry and apple. So we got the pit going, the smoldering pit where the fire burns just lightly down in the bottom here. This section here, just a little smoldering fire. It's nothing crazy. It's about 180 degrees at the tail end of where the smoker is. Just chunks of apple right now. I'm going to put in a piece of cherry in a little bit, but there's plenty of wood in there right now. Just smolders, keep it smoldering nice and low, produces a nice smoke out the other end. We got this really nice semi-boneless beef rib roast. Gonna put it fat side up. Got the thermometer put in it. Open the smoker. Those pork cutlets are in there already. Got a tray of water with some spices in it. It's pretty hot. That helps to keep the meat moisturized as it's smoking. It always helps to have that in there. There we go. Say goodbye to it for about an hour and a half. All right, we're going to check on the pork tenderloins because they're so much thinner. They're going to smoke and they can tend to dry out quicker. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting a little smoke on them. I'm going to take them back out and refrigerate them. And then when we have the brick oven going this afternoon later on, we're going to finish the rib roast and the pork tenderloin in the brick oven. Just going to flip these. Then they're going to go into a pan, and I'm coating them with pear jam that I made last year that was really, really good on pork. But you can see that's already gotten a good amount of smoke on them. You don't want to overdo it. I like a little bit of smoke. Sometimes it gets a little crazy. Whoop. Almost got a man overboard here. Let that all drip down and it just smokes back up in. Nice and slow. That has a little bit of color to it, not a lot. It's only been in there probably 20 minutes so far. We'll close that back up, get the temperature back up. Once the pork tenderloins are done, I'm going to put them in a pan and, like I said, coat them with the pear jam and probably refrigerate them until we're ready to cook. Everything's going good. This will creep back up. It was right up around 160, which is a good temperature for smoking. One thing about smoking is, you know, people use the electronic smokers and they're great because they maintain a constant temperature. With something like this, you're doing it very primitively with fire. So you have to, you know, you have to just keep regulating that fire, making sure that it's keeping up to a consistent temperature. As things burn down a little bit, just take another little piece of apple. Nice and dry. And there's mixed theories about that. I burn it dry in here. Some people want to generate more smoke. They'll soak this in water. I don't like a lot of smoke on food. I just like a little bit of the taste of it. So I don't soak it in water. I just let it burn once this closes down, it really cuts down on the amount of oxygen going into the box, and the fire dies way down and it smokes real nice. So these are the pork sirloin little medallions. You can see they got smoked fairly well. And what I have is, I have a baby Bartlett pear tree out back, little midget tree. It produces a lot of pears, and last year was an abundance of pears, so I made a bunch of this spiced pear jam, and we found that it goes really good on pork. So I'm just going to coat those. Healthy portion of the jam, and I'll refrigerate those till we're ready to put them back into the brick oven. The brick oven's heating up right now. Got the fire going out there, so within an hour or so the brick oven will be up to temperature and we'll get cooking those. So this is the beef roast. After about an hour and a half we left it in, smoking nice and slow. Combination of apple and cherry wood, and it never went above 180. The interior temperature right now is only 65. The box itself was 158. So I'm gonna let that rest, and then it's gonna go into the brick oven to finish up cooking. Smells really good. So we're searing the outside of the beef rib roast right now on the Blackstone griddle, and then it'll go into the oven, just searing it to seal in all the juices so it cooks nice and juicy inside the brick oven.